Big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, here's Swift. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Williams to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So before... We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, here's Swift. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up fourth and a few. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Williams on the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Off the play fake, Williams. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears who have first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So it's second down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got him, that's Swift. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All right, set now, first and 10. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all. Johnson will not
not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Williams will look to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down, Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. Scott now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down. Now Williams. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Going run again with Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They run with Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Escapes the pocket. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears with a 10-point advantage. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This will be from 52 yards. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. To throw. On the move, headed right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2. Throwing now. Getting out to his left. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that one.
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
2nd and 10 now. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Russ is cooking again. And it falls incomplete. So the defense to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He'll be taken down after a... Two. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's to the left side, caught by McMillan. Third and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Johnson. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A play fake. Now Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
The drive begins with a run by White. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Man in motion, heading left. On second down, Baker. Drop this underneath to White. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, it's White. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They go play action with Mayfield. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. First down and more inside the 25. That's a gain of 18 yards.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He'll quickly get this over to McMillan. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Going for it all. He's got it to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move out to a 7-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. DeAndre Carter going to bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. He's going to have a Bears 1st down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line. They'll go again with Johnson. The hole closes quickly, He'll pick up about 3. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll go play action here with Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. Down the right sideline. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. To throw is Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
First down and more past midfield. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs are on top. It's 14-10. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. DeAndre Carter on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Throwing on second down, Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. A play fake, and they'll throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he will go all the way. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. Baker gonna hand it to White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Mayfield. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. He'll go. It's White. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play. Unfortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Off play action. Here's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. Here's Johnson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, K.J. Britt. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is 1, maintain possession of the ball, and number 2, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He runs with it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Williams to throw on second down. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. We'll stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. To throw it again, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody. Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium, or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And look at this return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, Williams. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Swift. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Broke through the tackle. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Williams on the play action. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Toss play, Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Williams from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. He brings it in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Juke the defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Double 38. Ready?
From the 38. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
3. Let's go now.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He lets a heater go deep middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Young on 1st and 10. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tyler Scott now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Forced out to his right. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 39. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Allen on the catch. And they get this down to the 28. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. And they had that one contained right at the line. Davion Clowney on that stop. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Williams. Buying some time right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. Black shot. Ready?
Young looking to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, Young. Taking a deep shot here. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. Young to throw here on 3rd. Gets everything he has under this throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Connection made to Tremble. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here. To the air on 1st down, Young. Gosh, this is Xavier Leggett. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Scott now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance. Here's
2nd and 14. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Williams bails out of the pocket quick. He calls his own number again.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
He's back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, here's Williams. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Fits it through the middle. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Okay, right?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
17. Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Red, yellow. Pause red. Ready?
Young on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast. Feeling the receiver in motion left. He'll throw it. Throw left side, complete. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Ready?
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now it's second down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing again on second, Williams. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bears facing a 15-point deficit. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First and 10, it's Hubbard. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Hubbard again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Hubbard goes up and over for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
On the double.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Down.
Motioning him from the slot right. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing this back in the end zone. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. His throw left side is complete, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jonathan Bullard able to bring him down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Now he's loose at the 40. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Allen in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. To the left side. He's got Kmet. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Jones. Jones, 1st down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Oh, yeah. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got it! What What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one, taken in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams now to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. 2nd down and 3. A play fake. Now Williams. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. There goes Swift. 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2. On play action, here's McCarthy. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. On the handoff, Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll go down. Back at the 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. To throw, it's Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Williams to the air once more. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. As the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On first down, here's McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So a win here for the Vikings. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis. We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Completing that one to Carter. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the toss, it is Swift. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Cooper going in motion. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. It's second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
He is in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now Allen on 1st down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Operating from the shotgun, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So we have reached halftime, and the visiting Bears are in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
On second down, Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. One more time going up top with Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up fourth and goal. They'll try and run for it. He slams it in there. And he is in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on fourth and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points, but not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Carter on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. ground with Swift. Room to run at the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On the give, it's Swift. Down the sideline, past the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Swift gets it from the pistol. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Williams. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Half 85.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Alert! Ball 52.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Regular. 56.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here, another run by Swift.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically
Out there punting as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
a great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. Now, a big third down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On third down, it's Josh Allen. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
It's third down. You're trying to extend the play, Mike, as long as you can. Give your receivers every chance to find some open space. But in this case, he bought as much time as he could, but in the end, he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run here with Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Darnold looking to start with a pass. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Play action. It's Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Darnold now to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
To throw, Williams. He's got Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and wing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Once again, it's Swift, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. To the air, Williams. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing after the interception, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 6-0 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Darnold. Addison hauls it in. So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up 3rd down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to 3rd down and making a play there.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, Run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
To throw is Darnold. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. From 17 yards out. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Madunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, Madunze wide open. It's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air once more. Williams. He'll get that one to Carter complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Santos' kick is up and through, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. Flush to his right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, here's Williams. On the move to his left. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Looking to throw. Williams looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. They'll roll him out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Off of play action, Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and the lead is up to 5. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold. Able to find Jones. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Darnold to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Darnold. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. This is 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's 1st down. Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's 1st and goal. Darnold now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt. One last throw now for Darnold, and this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. And it's incomplete, but there is still 2 seconds left in this ball game, so they'll have one final shot. And this is going to be taken in. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that will write a finish to this ball game. What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a one touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Austin Eckler now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Kyler Gordon there to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the right side here, pass is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. with Swift. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And I don't know. I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the give, it's Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st down, it's Swift. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll run. It's Swift. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. They'll try to run with Swift. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
60 boxes. 60 boxes. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Whoa!
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Warriors 70.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Now he'll run.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attempt.
That's caught by Eckler.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. What a throw. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Throwing now. Daniels. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A run here with Swift. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time. results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels. Checking it down. This one is caught.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they do not get it done. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Ready? Timberwolves. 19 Tiger.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll check this down to the running back. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.